Hey, Empower Affiliates Worldwide. This is John Rygaard from Sonoma County, California, and I just wanted to have a big shout out to all you guys to take a listen to this, because I think you're going to like what I'm saying. It's just, many things are so serendipitous, and what I'll tell you is a lot of the things are falling in place that I believe will help all of us. We all know Dave and Dave have created an incredible business model. I haven't seen these principles, and I'll tell you a little bit about my background in a minute. In all my days in Silicon Valley and all my consulting days when helping small and medium-sized businesses, it's a very, very special business model. You know that, or you wouldn't be listening to this. You're listening to it now with somebody who knows how to accelerate businesses. I'm not the Steve Jobs guy who can go in and build Apple from the garage level, at his mom and dad's garage, and build it from there. That's a very special human being. But he had to transform himself, that's another story, into the leader he was. He was thrown out of Apple, as we all know. Another story, another time. What I'm talking to you a little bit about is, how do you build your business in Empower Network? And I have a question for you. What do you think is the one thing, if you could think of it, sort of like the movie City Slickers, if you ever watched that. There was a very funny scene with Billy Crystal about what's the one thing in life? What would be the one thing that you believe will have the most impact on building your Empower business? Think about it. What comes right to mind? This is what it is. Building depth. Building depth in your organization. You want your sponsored person to have success. You don't get paid on below the second level, but you want success all the way deep. You want to support that happening. How can you best do that? Well, you can succeed for sure. You got to follow the 8 core steps. You got to blog every day. Yes. But I'll say you need to become a business owner. You need to think like a business owner. You need to act like a business owner. And you need to actually put outsourcing in place, like Dave and Dave have suggested in many ways in the 15K formula, to get things in play that allow you to expand. Depth. How do you build depth? Leaders. You need leaders. I'll say that you can truly be a business owner in the form of what Robert Kiyosaki calls the cash flow quadrant with Sharon Lechter. When they put that book out, he talked about employees versus self-employed versus business owners, and then also the fourth quadrant, which is an investor. The business owner quadrant, which I'll be talking a lot about in this campaign, this co-op campaign that I'm going to say a few words about, is the one that we all have a possibility of getting to because of what Dave and Dave created. They created a beautiful business that pays well. It's got systems. It's got processes. You're going to hear later on one of my friends from the little town I live in Sonoma County, who owns 3 McDonald's franchises, is going to talk about what it really means to be a business owner. Let's hold off on that for now, but I'll just tell you this. The only way to become a business owner is to have people working for you or working in your downline that can build their business. That have the mentality also to build their business. Well, how do we find those people? That's what the co-op's all about. This co-op focuses on finding people faster and having those people close faster and having those people active faster. How do we do that? Well, you're going to hear lots of individual videos in the video library, and I encourage you to go into the opt-in page, register, put in your information related to all the details, including what your login is going to be. Then go up to the member login at the upper right-hand corner of MomentumNow.net. Get in there and look at the videos. I purposely put all the videos in there, tried to keep them 3 minutes or less. Some of them went to more like 4 or 5 minutes, but the purpose is to give you little snippets of all the things that are about this campaign. What's the target market? How's the branding set up to reach that target market? Target market is leaders. Now, we're going to get a lot of people who think they're leaders at every different kind of level, but I'm looking from people who want to build this business on purpose. That's what I'm looking for you. Co-ops are meant to help pool all of our skills, and they're meant to put our money into one place so that the people with certain skills are able to employ them for the good of all. I've got experience beyond belief in the world of Silicon Valley, big business, small business, training, speaking. It feels like God prepared me to help myself and help all of you. But there's 10 team members that are active with me every day as we prepare for these 2 campaigns in California and Texas. I can't do it all, and I'm encouraging you not to do it all. So in summary, what we're looking for you in this co-op are leaders that will build the business on purpose. There's a lot of characteristics of that I'll leave in a separate video, but let me say this. We're actually putting things in place that ensure this. We're putting things in place that have people get to know this process over a 6-week period of time. My campaign manager, who's an absolute expert in social media, who I've worked with before, she's actually ensuring that we lead people through and herd cats, as I call it, because humans are like cats. They have their own thoughts. They want to do their own thing, but their subconscious mind's not serving them. As Rob Ford talked about it, and Dave and Dave have talked about, our subconscious mind does not serve us. Another story, another video. Here's what I'll say. These people really need to know that there's a community. So by coming through this campaign process, they're going to meet other people in person at least 4 times prior to the meeting where they have a chance, the last chance to go all in. I predict a lot of people will go all in small and or all in 15K and all in Master's Retreat. Why? Because we're looking for the right people. We're showing them how they can be supported as a business person. We're showing all that Dave and Dave give massive value with all the products, and then we're giving them one more thing. I'll call it the secret sauce of this particular part of the campaign. We're putting together a business package, a value package, what I'm calling it. The first 90 days, which is the most critical time for any business, and these people are all individual business people, they're going to need support in the form of a 90-day plan. Our 90-day plan will include virtual assistance from an administrative point of view, or as well as a technical point of view. I mean, like I've said in a couple of videos, you can stick a fork in my eye for if I had to do all the technical stuff that I don't do well. That's not my co-op. I need someone to co-op that for me. So, purposely for lots of personalities. But I'll say, even if you're technical out there, you shouldn't be doing it. What's the one thing that a business owner should do once they become a business owner? Promote. 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 They should outsource everything else they possibly can so that they can focus on the good of the business. So that's another video as well. But I'll say in closing that the business package, the 90-day business package, will get people right off the ground. They'll have shares in co-ops. So they can get their traffic going. And then on top of that, they have all the free stuff that Dave and Dave and Chris Record just recently put some great information out. We're looking forward to the syndication blog details this week. Guys, we got all the knowledge, but we need more leaders. Why not truly grow quickly? Okay? That's what it's all about. Bringing the right people in and having them follow the franchise lookalike. The franchise lookalike called Empower Network. So long.